Dr. Sebi, I appreciate your knowledge, but I have a
There he goes again, knowledge.
Okay. Cancerous tumors. What is the best substance to use to more or less destroy those tumors, if you know? And number two, they say that all men over 50 will develop prostate problems. Now, what can we do to alleviate that problem?
Well, Mr. Gray, sitting behind you, is a young man that took another young man to see me in Honduras, Professor Simmons, George Simmons. And he had prostate cancer, hip cancer, diabetes, lungs inflammation, all in one body. And he came there with a cane. Yes, Professor Simmons came with a cane. You understand? The boy was little out of whack like I was. 4 days later, I made a mistake. 4 days later, I said, Professor Simmons, you see, he threw away the cane. He said he didn't need it anymore. There's Mr. Charles Gray could testify to this. I said, on the 5th day, I said, I want you to go see this river that runs behind my house. Well, when I took Miss Denise Murray, she looked where she had to go down. She said, I'm not going there. Denise said, I'm not going to go down there. Guess what? Professor Simmons went down and run back up. 5 days after he came to me with prostate cancer and hip cancer. He was 65 then. So what do we have for cancer?
Yes, what do you have?
That we have the same thing we give the man with pneumonia. We have the same thing we give the man with diabetes. We have the same thing we give the man that's crazy. We have the same thing for everybody.
But is there a herb, doctor, that you could take? Some herbalists recommend certain herbs that will destroy tumors.
There is no such thing as one herb that addresses a disease. It's a therapy. It's a cleaning therapy. What is called a chelation, an intracellular chelation. The young man said that many herbalists recommend a specific herb to cure cancer or to remove the tumor. I don't know of any herbalists in America that have cured cancer or tumors. So whatever they're recommending is a recommendation.
So actually the chelation is the key.
The chelation is the key. How am I going to remove cancer if I don't get to your guts? How am I going to do that when the very debris that caused the cancer is still in your stomach? So what herb in the world is going to do that? If I give you an herb that comes from Mexico, known as the prodigiosa, which is the most effective thing for your colon and your digestive system? The best in the world. Even though I'm going to your colon, it would help, but I still have to give you a diuretic to remove the fluid and to break down the tumor. I have to give you something for energy because your energy has left you. I have to give you something for the central nerve system. So you see, is it one herb or a therapy? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, young man.